going on live. We got the Sharks going on live. We got the Warriors going on live. So we were joking beforehand. We're going to be kind of a quasi Sports Center update desk for you tonight. But yeah, how's it going, Joe? Long time no see. Joe was on a little hiatus and he came back last week, and that was the first show I missed.
I came back and there was no Jay Lou to be found.
Yeah.
Well, Jay Lou lists.
And here you are.
And now we're missing Dave. The three amigos have not had a show together in some time. Where is Dave? Dave's on vacation again?
I mean, both of you guys, it seems like you're on vacation every damn weekend. I want your life. I'm here just, churning butter and doing farm work with the kids. Feel like I'm a peasant.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, man. Now we got.
Anyway, how's it going, man? What have you been up to? Let's catch up. Let's talk personal stuff. How's life, Joe?
I'm doing a lot of coaching of a 7-year-old. He's a 6-year-old turned a 7-year-old. Soccer, and then a lot of baseball coaching. It's just taking up a lot of bandwidth. It's a joy, but it's like kind of a time commitment. This coaching business. It's fun, but the old Oakland Yankees, as we are, doing all right, doing okay. So anyway, and then just went to a Sharks game. We got spring break coming up. Not much going on, man. Just churning butter.
Churning butter, aren't we all?
Okay. We got the 3 games going on, and I was like, I'm gonna watch all these games at the same time. It's perfect. We got the Giants game, we got the Warriors game, and we got the Sharks game, all at the same time. I mean, all we're missing really is the 49ers, and it's all lined up at the same exact time. I was going to put them all on the YouTube TV multi-screen thing, and I'm like Googling how to do it, and NBC, the regional sports networks, just don't let you do it, which is just a huge miss. This could be sports extravaganza right now, and I'm watching one at a time. I'm flipping back and forth. I got my phone here. It's not the same.
I agree, man. I have YouTube TV as well. I love the quad box when you're able to use it. It seems you can only used for national games. There must be some weird stipulation in the NBC contract with YouTube TV that you can't do it, which doesn't really make sense. You would think the more eyes, the better. Like having your product on a screen, even if it's shared with other games, would be a good idea. So I'm kind of baffled by it as well. I don't know what the justification is for that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of an old man, get off my lawn in a lot of ways. Like, I don't understand this little circle with their name on it, like I'm playing a video game. It doesn't really do it for me. I guess sometimes you want to know who LJ Cryer is, but I mean, I like the new. Give me the new technology so I can watch all the games at once. That's the dream.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay, so let's get into. Let's see. You want to start off with? Let's start off with some fun news. Steph Curry's coming back on Sunday, barring any setbacks, and we've been waiting for this for a long time. It looked like he was going to get maybe shut down for the season after all those setbacks. They kept saying, "Okay, we'll check again in 2 weeks. Okay, we'll check again in 10 days. Okay, we'll check again in 2 weeks." And so I was starting to think, they're just kind of saying bye-bye to the season, and they were going to shut him down, but. Easter Sunday, we're getting our brother Steph back. What are your thoughts, buddy? I can't wait.
First of all, the timing is unbelievable, or it's very believable that our lost leader is rising on a Sunday. Yeah, I mean, we only have 4 games left, I think, by the time he comes back for that Rockets game. I think it's a prime time, 7 p.m. against the Rockets, Kevin Durant type of deal. So hopefully he doesn't get too excited and pull a hammy again. So I'm excited, but it's a little bit too late. Not too late. Better late than never. But I could use a few more. Get him up to speed here for the playoffs. I mean, that's the hope, is he can kind of get up to speed and we can beat the Blazers in the play-in game, win the next game, and then get our butts kicked by Oklahoma City. That's kind of what we're all hoping here. And he's got some new teammates that he's sort of got to get in the group with. He's never played with Porzingis, Some of these guys like Melton and Gee and everybody, they've kind of taken on some new roles. So I'd like to see play with Horford a little bit more.
Horford. I can't wait till he plays with Horford.
Horford, yeah, man. So I don't know. I think there's a lot of game. It's not enough games to get ready for the playoffs. But I think big picture, this might just be, who are we going to re-sign for next year? Is Steph going to be a guy that is going to attract some free agents for the next year, for the 2017?
So do you think this might be like a showcase thing, maybe to see the potential in the Warriors, like Steph with Porzingis, with Melton, trying to attract a possible free agent? Is that?
It should be. It should be. I mean, this is the last chapter, probably. This next little session. I don't know how many years. 1, 2 good years. Probably some years after that. But as with Steph as the lead number one dog, this is kind of the last chapter, and I would think he's going to come out ready to show people for next year that, hey, come join my team. We got a chance to take down some of these, Oklahoma City or whoever it is.
Yeah. I mean, you never know. The NBA is so tricky to me. There's no. Oh, and by the way, Luka got hurt tonight. I don't know if you saw that. He had it looks like a really bad hamstring injury. It just happened half an hour ago. So you don't want to celebrate injury, but
yeah. Is it wrong for me to bury a guy who just got an injury? I didn't know he got an injury, but I'm kind of down on Luka, so too soon maybe. But I gotta say, I think Luka is such a good player, but he's a pain to watch. He's whining on every call, and he just kind of has James Harden kind of gravity, where he's just constantly slowing the pace of the play down. And his games suck. I hate watching Luka games.
Really? Yeah. I find him pretty entertaining. I get you though, where he does complain constantly to refs. That's why I think him and LeBron are a great fit, because LeBron flops and then acts like he just got murdered and complains to refs. So him and Luka together, those are two pretty douchey stars in the NBA, but they are very talented dudes.
I mean, he's totally impressive. In addition to the whining and bitching, he just the quality of the game, he just slows it down to such a degree that I find it not as enjoyable. A Steph game is a totally different, free-flowing kind of event. In a Luka or a Harden game, there's this weird cousin of the NBA that I don't like so much.
Right. Ali Kumbaye! Al Coma is complimenting your Sharks hat, Joe Starkey. Ali Komarizadeh is in the house. What's
pretty
up,
good, Ollie. I know.
He's Ali is a big fan of what's going on politically in the country right now. So congrats to you, Ali, on your fandom of the current administration. Thanks for keeping us updated on Facebook with that. And I might be dripping with sarcasm there. Who knows? But yeah, so Luka's out. It looks like potentially for a while, dude. We haven't. I mean, it just happened, so we'll see what. Rafi Devers, the chipmunk, just went yard. Attaboy. That's nice. My guy, fantasy and real life. I love that guy. Home run, Rafi, 7-2 Giants.
Yeah, we got 3 games going on at the same time. Warriors are hanging tough. They're 70-72, down 2 points here. And I think the Sharks are still on top, yeah?
Sharks, last time I checked, it was 3-1, I believe.
Still 3-1. 3-1, 2 minutes to go in the second period. So things are looking good here tonight.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean,
here's what I want to say about the Warriors. I think Porzingis has been playing like old school unicorn Porzingis.
AKA really good. He's really good.
I love the zinger. Might have won the JK trade.
You want to get me all zinged up with the zinger talk? I love the zinger.
Dude, he can pull from anywhere on the court, and it's just swish. It's just nothing but net.
He protects the rim. He is shooting. He's passing. He's a really heady player. Before we got him, I didn't really understand that he is just like a little maestro. He's like a veteran player. He's doing the arm hook thing. I saw the Brooklyn Nets game a few games ago. The Brooklyn Nets players, they were just outraged that Porzingis was getting calls left and right just because he was doing these little crafty moves. And this, I don't know, he had him in his bag. He's scoring 30 points. He's passing. He looks freaking great. Keep that guy on the floor. The other Celebrini, keep that guy on the floor. And, I hope we re-sign him also. Like, I can only get so excited about this year. Yeah, but I want to see, this is what I want to see. I want to see Steph come back on Sunday, and I want to see the kind of chemistry that Porzingis and Steph have together, because that could be a really nice thing.
Dare I say, I think Steph may have been leaning towards shutting it down, but once Porzingis started getting it on, Steph was like, "Oh, maybe I should come back and see how we play together." Because Porzingis was looking like vintage Knicks Porzingis, dude. It's when he plays like that, I have nothing but confidence in the Warriors, especially if Steph's there.
Yeah, he's on the free throw line right now. I'm not sure I can explain this, but he's in control of what's happening on the floor. He's the maestro. He's got a plan. He knows what he's doing. He makes the right passes. He knows how to get to the line. He can draw fouls. He gets rebounds. He's blocking shots. He just looks like he knows exactly what he wants to do.
Yeah, Durant didn't label him the unicorn for nothing. I mean, the dude is, when healthy, which has been a big if and a big win over the last, 5 years. When he is healthy, he's honestly one of the best big men in basketball, if not one of the best players. For a while, he was one of the best players in the game when he was younger on the Knicks. So if we get anything close to that version of Porzingis matched up with Steph, we got some magic to make here. We got Zachariah on the chat line of Heat Check. Our buddy, how's it going? Zach, you're in the chat room with Ali Kumbaya, two of our old school buds.
I don't know if Porzingis was ever the best player in the NBA, but yeah, I mean, he was
one of the best.
One of them. I think he made an all-star team. He looks like he can make another all-star team the way he's playing this year when he plays. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm very excited to see Steph play with Porzingis. I'm excited to see what kind of lineup we have. I start writing some names down, and we can fill out a pretty nice. If everybody's healthy, we can fill out a pretty nice little roster.
What are these names? Hit me with the names.
Well, I mean, if Al Horford's playing, that's nice. Porzingis is playing. Steph Curry would be nice.
Yeah.
I'm too bad we lost Moody here. Melton.
Anthony Melton. He's been playing banged up, I hear, because he's had some off games lately.
Yeah, that might be the case. Well, I mean, we also are playing shorthanded. Williams played 46 of 48 minutes last night, so I don't know what that's about.
Is that Nate Williams?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I can't remember for you guys freaking name.
I didn't watch the game last night. I don't know half the guys who played, although there are probably only 7 dudes playing in total.
Yeah, let me see.
Nate Williams, you got LJ Cryer.
I like LJ. LJ can shoot.
Well, Steve Kerr says he's a winner, and that's all that counts. As long as Steve says that's a winner, then I trust Steve. LJ Cryer, winner.
Yeah, Nate Williams, 40. That's incredible.
I saw a quote from Nate Williams saying that he's tired of all the Nancys in today's NBA. He's an old school guy. He likes to really mix it up in there and play old school basketball. So whenever a guy says that kind of stuff, I'm with you. So, hey, Nate, get that, get out of that 2-way contract. I'm rooting for you to come up to the bigs, be a full-time NBA ball player. Because I like that attitude. Like it, Nate. Okay, so the Giants, here's what I have to say about the Giants, moving to them, because that's kind of where my heart is. That's where my soul is. I watch every second of every game I can. We just saw Devers hit a bomb. They've been teeing off tonight. They teed off for the first 2 games against the back end of the rotation in San Diego. They got shut down by the top 2 Yankees pitchers and shut down by San Diego's number 1. So far, it looks like they can't hit elite starting pitching, but they just mash on the back end of rotations. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I hope it balances out a little bit.
Oh, I think that's totally fine. I
Yeah,
think that's you know, elite pitching is hard to beat. That's why you want to get elite pitching for the playoffs, because you can, in a short series, you can just run through somebody with a couple good pitchers.
right.
So, who can beat elite pitching? That's not really something to concern yourself with too much. Of course, you want to beat the good teams, but yeah, I mean, it's a long series and long season, and if you lose to a couple elite pitchers at the beginning of the year, that I don't think that's something to cry about.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think we need a bigger sample size.
Yeah. I'm just saying that's the trend so far. They have been teeing off on the guys on the back end of rotations, and the number ones and number twos for teams have been shutting them down. I'd like them to maybe scrap out, have some more scrappy ABs against those tougher pitchers.
Yeah.
And maybe change their approach up a little bit. But beggars can't be choosers. And overall, it's on paper, this lineup looked like it was going to do damage, and we've seen already that it can. And tonight's a great example of that. They're playing on kind of a brisk night at Oracle, and the ball's carrying for them. They're hitting the shit out of the ball. So it's just good to see them hit when they do. And it's happening right now. So I'm pretty juiced about that. I think the way they're going now, you're going to need a couple more arms eventually, because they're a little light in pitching.
You're talking about the rotation?
Yeah, in the rotation and probably the bullpen. They just had Tyler Walker pitch in the 6th. He looked really iffy in his first attempt to close out a game. So right now they don't have an actual closer. I think they're doing a closer by committee, and I'm not sure if that's doable for the whole year. I'd like to have kind of a for sure closer, some guy that it's his job.
Yeah,
and as far as starting 5 arms, they signed 2 new dudes who have looked pretty solid, but I think they're with an injury here and an injury there, they're gonna have to call up guys from AAA. So maybe they're gonna have to make a trade there.
How's Eric Miller looking?
Eric he's coming off of a season of rehabbing his elbow. I believe he had some arm troubles. In his one appearance, I think I saw he looked pretty good.
Yeah, I'm kind of high on him. I guess we'll see how Jose Butto does. But yeah, there's a lot of unknowns there in that back of that bullpen. So to be seen. I mean, I wish you had a little bit of a stronger back of the rotation, back of the deeper bullpen. I think that's how you're gonna win some games over time. So I'm not really sold on the Giants doing a whole lot better than middling in the upper 70s, low 80s, no, mid 80s win totals. But I kind of like their lineup. I don't know. Their lineup, their defense. Yeah. I like Bader. I think Bader can really play. I love the way he plays defense. He can pop a home run. He's pretty clutch. They got a bunch of guys that can hit the ball out of the yard. So I think you're going to get a little bit of all or nothing days.
That's what we've had pretty much.
Yeah, with the exception of Arise.
He's looking really good right now, dude.
Yeah, I love that pickup. I love that from the moment they got him. He's also looking okay on defense, as far as I can tell. I mean, people are saying
he's playing a solid second base. I bet.
Yeah, people say he's a junkyard. He was playing first base, DHing. If he can get him playing decent second base, that's a huge win. You know why? Ron Washington, man.
Ron Wash, yeah.
Wash House, baby. He's what they say in Moneyball, anybody can play first base or something like that. I don't know. This guy, Ron Washington, has taught so many people how to play infield. I remember Marcus Semien was came on the A's, and he was just 30-something errors, just could not play, and turned him into a Gold Glove defender. It was amazing.
And Simeon's playing tonight on the Mets, as we watch. But yeah, Ron Washington is a whisperer. They call him the infield whisperer, especially for middle infielders. So, the turnaround's been quick too for Arise, because he was known to be one of the worst defenders in the league. He's actually made some exceptional plays already this year. His range isn't necessarily there, but I'll take it. It's fine.
Yeah, and I just also love that style of baseball, man. Put the ball in play, get a nice batting average, keep the innings going a little bit.
He's had some extra base power too. He hit a shot today. I think he got a triple earlier today. I believe that was today. But yeah, he's looking good, man. And I'm juiced to see my chipmunk Rafi Devers get that jack. Needed that.
Yeah. What did you think about yesterday's game where Chapman threw a couple iffy throws to first base, catchable, but maybe like a little bit offline, and Casey Schmidt couldn't come up with them, and they caught him at the mound. Matt Chapman says, "Catch the fucking ball."
Said it twice, and he said it kind of calmly. I was all for it, dude.
Hey, catch the effing ball.
Hey, catch the ball. Catch the fucking ball, dude.
Get your head out of your I
thought that was great. I thought he handled it perfectly. Yeah. Casey Schmidt, that looks like he's never played first before, which is disappointing. And he's a really good defender at like second and third. So, he did that thing. He like stretched out before the ball came.
Oh, yeah, he looks like one of my little leaguers trying to catch the ball first base, which does not happen very often. I tell you what, there's this kid that just threw a perfect throw from shortstop, and guy hit right in the head. What are you gonna do? These kids can't catch. They're 6 years old, 6 and 7 years old. But yeah, that's what Casey Schmidt looked like. He looked like he stretched way out, and then the ball went high right over his head. Couldn't do it.
That's somewhat that it looked like a dude who's watched first base he played on TV and had no idea how to play.
Yeah.
That was a bad look. So I really felt Chapman. I mean, I think he could have been way more harsh on him, honestly, because that was brutal.
I love Chappie. Chappie's just like such a gamer. Every teammate loves that guy. So he's a good clubhouse guy. Great reputation. I wonder how he feels about Tony V. Guys like him could kind of sniff it out. He's got to have buy-in from guys like Chapman to succeed in the clubhouse. I just really would love to know how Chapman sees him.
From what I can gather from Susan Slusser, your old A's writer homegirl, who now covers the beat for the Giants, she seems to think Chappie is a big fan of Tony V.
Great.
So that's always good. You need those
that
guys
back
in the clubhouse. Yeah. All right, where are we with the Warriors?
The Warriors are back. Let's see. Well, I feel like we're dropping the lead here a little bit. They're down 7, fourth quarter, start of the fourth quarter.
Okay, what are we bearing the lead on?
Rick Celebrini's Suns team.
You mean the team that's adorned on both of our hats?
Yeah, what are we doing? We need to talk about the playoff contender.
Yeah, dude, give the layman Sharks fan a breakdown of what the San Jose Teal puck team needs to do to make these playoffs and where they are right now.
Well, as of my last check here in the standings, they are 1 point out of wild card contention.
Okay.
So, points, it's like soccer, you got ties and it's a different point system, right? So when I looked this morning, it said they had a 25% chance of making the playoffs. But the way they played recently, the way they played last night, the way they're playing today, makes me feel like they got a better chance than 25%. They still got like 8 games left or something like that. And my boy Macklin just put on a show last night. I happened to be watching the third period, and they were down 3-2. Got all the way down to about 2 minutes left. And this guy is just special. He's just like moving faster on the ice. He just looks like he cares more. The puck is like coming to him, and he's just making things happen. And he scores the tying goal, and then he assists on the go-ahead goal with like 20 seconds left. They were going to lose that game. 2 minutes to go. Then they tie it. Then they win. It was incredible. Right in the middle of a playoff chase, and this guy's getting his 100th point. I think he's like 105 points before tonight. I don't even know what he has tonight. But this guy is going to be the next big thing in hockey. It's pretty clear.
Yeah, I mean, he already is the next big thing in hockey. Honestly, he's
He's 19 years old.
I keep waiting for him to turn 20. When's his birthday?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's insane. I was watching that game live. It was incredible. I mean, this is the first year I've been super invested in the Sharks since the days with Pavelski and Big Joe and Marlowe. So I kind of took a little respite, brief, uh, uh, hiatus from the Sharks for about 3 or 4 years. And this is my first year kind of back, watching as many games as possible. And there have been so many finishes like that, either when they are on the right side of them or the wrong side of them. There was that game, they're up 3-0 and they gave up 4 goals, I think, at the end of the third period to lose, which was just disgusting. But there's been so many like that. And it's just, this is becoming the most fun sport to watch for me is hockey. And I never thought I'd see that coming. They beat the Ducks last night, but I've been watching a lot of Ducks games. I have a buddy in SoCal that's a big Ducks guy. And so I kind of chat with him about the Ducks, and they're a fun young team too. It's just, hockey is awesome, man. And it's fun to get back into it again.
You know what? It's been an incredibly entertaining season. Like you said, there's been a lot of close games. They came back. I can't remember. It was against the Rangers one they had, and there was another one where they were down like 5-1, and they came back and tied it and then won. That was incredible. So maybe get a little bit of a stiffer defense. This team could take off. They look. They're incredibly entertaining. They got a ton of young talent, and Dave and I saw the game live, and you just see this guy Macklin Celebrini. He just looks like a different specimen out there. He's just flying around everywhere. Sky's the limit for that guy. I mean, this team looks like they got a lot of potential. Will Smith and Misa and Eklund and some of these guys, they look really good. But this guy is going to be totally special. I mean, he's Sidney Crosby, next one coming.
Yeah. Just a brief. I'm going to butt in with a quick Giants update. This kid, Daniel Susak, he's the brother of Andrew Susak, who played for the Giants in 2014. He was Buster's backup when they won the World Series. And now he's a catcher that's backing up Bailey. I believe that's his third hit. He's 3 for his first 3 in his debut tonight.
I heard his first 2 went through. I saw Susak, and I thought it was the other Susak.
I know, I did too. I didn't realize that he played that long ago. I thought it was like the one who was kind of, in and out on the team during spring training, but that was like a decade ago. It just, all the years kind of blend together for you with backups. But yeah, it's Daniel Susak. It's the younger brother of Andrew Susak. And I think he is now 3 for 3, maybe even 4 for 4, but he just got another hit, which is really cool.
It was cool. They were pretty excited on the broadcast. Yeah, he's 3 for 3.
Yeah.
He's batting 1,000.
Batting 1,000, not a bad way to start your career. Hitting 1,000.
Not a bad way at all.
Yeah, quite the age gap there. His older brother is, I think, I saw he's like 36 or 37, and Daniel's 24. So they took their time between kids.
Quite the age gap. No wonder I think
yeah, kind of I guess the Carr brothers are like that, right? Derek and David.
I don't think it's quite that significant.
It was like damn near 10 years.
Nuts.
Yeah, that is pretty nuts. But back to the Sharks. Yes. It would be awesome to see them in the playoffs, man, because there's nothing better than playoff hockey. I watched a lot of it down when I was in LA. There's an epic Sharks Kings matchup that really broke me. Sharks were up 3-0 in the series to the Kings, and I was on the wrong end of like that Red Sox Yankees comeback down in LA in the belly of the beast. Kings won 4 in a row on the Sharks. It was brutal.
I lived in San Jose 2008 to 2010, and they were great back then. It was happening.
I was in Emeryville for that period, and me and Sam Bunn used to have them on TV every night, man. That was a good time.
Well, I mean, I lived walking distance to the tank, and it was all people cared about before the Niners were down there, and everybody just walked around with Sharks jerseys. It was like the normal thing to do.
You and old Edward Firestone, huh?
Yeah. Big old Teddy.
Teddy ball game.
I was a big Pavelski fan. But, so I think the Sharks could do this. And you know what? They got to – if they can get in the playoffs, I was listening to all these pundits drool over Macklin last night after he just put the team on his shoulders and said, hey, let's win this game, because that's what happened. He just – we've watched enough sports, Sometimes, basketball's kind of this way. Hockey can kind of be this way. I suppose being a quarterback in football is kind of this way. You can just take over a game. He just completely took over a game. He's moving faster. He's thinking quicker. And he just said, hey, we need to win this game. And they made it happen. If they can somehow get in the playoffs, which I don't think is too crazy of an idea, he could get some MVP votes. He's third in the league, I think, in points. He's got 105 as of before this game. I don't even know if he got any points today. He could get some Hart Trophy. He could get some MVP votes, and that's a big deal, man. And he's 19 years old, so sky's the limit for these Sharks. Get on board, baby. We got Steph. It's aging a little bit, and we got Macklin is the future
for sure. And with Misa and Smith. They kind of got this young core thing going on, and I said it for very early in the year. It reminded me a lot of those early Warriors. So if they can just sneak into the playoffs and maybe, like those couple first playoff runs Steph had, that'd be a fun time if it's exciting to watch,
I mean, mark me down for 2029 Stanley Cup winner. I just think it's happening.
I mean, it's very sad that Marlowe and Thornton and Pavelski did not reach that final goal of winning the cup. They only made one cup and they lost. They had a President's Trophy. I mean, they're in it every year, but damn, I can't believe they never brought home the Stanley Cup with that core.
Oh, me either. Dubs are down 2, 9 minutes to go.
Dubs are down 2 with 9 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. But for the Dubs, they're playing the Cavs, correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Are the Cavs full strength right now?
Couldn't tell you.
Okay. Because the Cavs are a damn good team. What's up, Rags? Thanks for joining us at midnight your time. Thanks for hopping on, baby. Yeah, I don't know. The Warriors are kind of going to be a 10 seed.
They're going to play Portland. And I'm way too excited about this Warriors team. Let me go glass half full for just a second, because why can't they win some games with a fresh Steph Curry? One of the problems is Steph Curry's always run down to a nub. He's coming in as fresh as he can be, right? If he's healthy, he hasn't played in a while. He should be pretty damn fresh. So is Porzingis. Porzingis and Steph might be a new thing. Then you sprinkle in a little Guy Santos hustle and some Melton and some Draymond playing some defense. Why can't they win some games?
I think it can be a thing, Joe. I really have a good feeling with a healthy Porzingis and a healthy Steph that could be a thing, and that could be a lot of fun to watch.
I think
I'm not some eternal optimist that just says, "Oh, everything's bright and rosy." Like, that feels good. That feels like it's definitely a tangible thing that can happen.
I think April is going to be the month of Celebrini. Okay, you've heard it here first. We got Rick is going to make Porzingis and Steph healthy again, and you got Macklin's going to take his team to the playoffs. It's the month of Celebrini. Get the celebrator out. It's happening.
I love it, dude.
I don't know why. I believe in the Celebrini.
Warriors medical staff and their offspring.
What's more important than the Warriors medical staff? You tell me.
In April, yes. I love it. Very good. 2 Girls, 1 Cup. Yes, Rags. What a fine film that was. Anywho, moving on from that. Okay. Do you want to talk Niners at all? I mean, it was in the news a few days ago that Jed York didn't know Christian Kirk was on the team. He didn't know that we signed him. Does that move you one way or the other?
I agree with Jed. I did. I just found that out yesterday. So.
Right, but you don't own the team. It's not your money.
Right. I do not own the team. Yeah, I mean, it's still. I might be in the minority, but I kind of like wake me up in minicamp or in preseason. I don't know. I'd love to see some defensive line additions, some offensive line additions in particular. I think Mike Evans addition is going to be exciting. I just remember that Kittle's out for the year, so that
Well, no, with Achilles, you come back in a couple months, man.
I just got really sad thinking about that. Really sad. So
Kittle's gonna be back this year. I mean, maybe not the full year, but he's not gonna miss the whole year based on that Achilles.
God, that sucks.
What up, Dom? Thanks for making it. We're slowly trickling in our OG listeners and viewers. Thanks for coming and chatting, guys. So as far as what I was talking about with Jed York not knowing Christian Kirk was signed, I think that's a good thing. That means he's letting like John Lynch and personnel people just handle business, and he's not being that intrusive, interfering owner anymore. And I like that.
Yeah, great. It's going to be, I don't know.
I'm with you, dude. I don't like to spend too much time with the Niners. They drive me fucking crazy anyway during the season. So in the off season, I try to give my brain a break from them. My relationship with Shanahan's dicey at best. And just the whole 3 Super Bowls have broken me. All those heartbreaking losses.
It's early April. Let's talk baseball. I'm excited. Giants look like they're not a horrible team that is losing to the Yankees every day. So a question, baseball question. So the automatic strike zone situation.
Yeah.
I am so excited about it.
Yeah.
I feel like I am. I just feel like it's kind of changing the dynamic of the whole thing. And it sounds like they don't quite have it right. Like they said they're placing the zone on the wrong part of the plate, which seems like a technicality that's like a little bit above my pay grade. But the fact that you can just be like, no, CB Buckner just botched that call it, like it's very entertaining too. You watch a critical 3-2 count and the guy taps his head. I'm on the edge of my seat. I got to see what happened.
I have loved it so far, dude. I have absolutely loved it. Just seeing umpires get humiliated. There's nothing better than that alone. And Pat Bailey's absolute mastery of the strike zone. He's such a weapon to have for the Giants on that end. And it's great when hitters know what they're doing too. And I love the addition. I think it's great. It hardly takes any time. It gets you back into an at-bat. It can totally rectify horrible calls and botched innings. It's fantastic.
It's great. It reminds me of the tennis. Tennis did this some number of years ago, and it was instantly fantastic. Like instantly knew if the ball was in or out, and it's incredible. Like you feel justified, and adds a little bit of spice of intrigue to the game, and I like it. The thing I didn't realize was like you got the hitters calling it. It's kind of how I visualize it, but then you got the catchers calling it, and the catchers know exactly where that ball is placed. Like the catcher has got a better view than the batter, better view than the umpire. They know whether that ball is a quarter inch outside or right on the. They have it. They know better than anyone. So when they tap the helmet, just forget it. It's over.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's a great addition. I love it so far. So let me just ask you some baseball questions. What the hell have you been watching? Do you begrudgingly watch the A's, or are you watching the Cubs?
Okay. So the first week of baseball, especially the first lead up to opening day, I was crying myself to sleep about the Oakland A's not having another season. I was watching Moneyball on repeat and just the sad Moneyball music that was just going on in the back of my head.
Is that why you missed a couple episodes?
It could have been. It could have been. But I kind of snapped out of it a little bit. I got back into the Cubs a little. That's my team of choice these days. And the kids kind of get into it too. It's I don't know. Wrigley Field is just such a fun, joyous event, and they always play take me out to the ball game. My kids are singing along, and when they win, they do this "Go Cubs Go" song, and everybody's just like, I don't know, it's just kind of like fun, easy win. I love it. Nice. And my boy Nico Horner from Oakland got a 6-year extension. PCA got us an extension, so like, you know, I feel like I chose the right ownership. They're re-upping on the guys, and it's just like, oh, great, I made a good decision there. So I get these kids running around watching the game with me. I'm like, okay, this is fun. And so my wife is at the gym, and we're just like playing "Go Cubs Go." It's their after they win a game. This like their theme song. I don't know what's the Giants like. Left my heart in San Francisco or something.
At the end of the game, yeah.
Yeah. And so we're just dancing around playing Cubs Go, and it keeps like stopping. And we don't know why it's stopping. We're like telling the AI bot to play a song, and it's like, and it plays it for like about 15 seconds, and it stops. Then we like play it again, and it stops. And we're like, whatever, we're just gonna power through. We're just gonna keep pressing play, and we're dancing around. And my wife comes back from the gym, and she goes, "What in the hell were you guys doing? I'm trying to work out at the gym, and this stupid Cubs song just keeps coming on for like a half an hour. You guys just kept playing it."
So that's not even Bluetooth. That's like just some other AI.
I think I was like tied to her Spotify account or something. I don't know.
Interesting. I have that problem too. If my wife pulls up and I'm on a call, like using Bluetooth, her car takes it over and it just jacks everything up. This technology is getting out of hand. Yeah. But I love that it came up for Teresa. I'd take that as inspiration when you're at the gym, playing a "Go Cubs Go" song.
Yeah.
Work harder. That's like
hearing the National League. Yeah, definitely.
Nice.
Anyway,
we got pube talk going on with Rags and Dom, by the way. They're talking pubes. All right, we'll leave that to the chat line.
Yeah. That's good.
Just wanted to give them a shout out for their pube discussion.
Yeah, no, Dom, I'm not from Chicago. I'm actually from Minnesota originally, but I grew up with the A's. And no, the Cubs, I'm not from Chicago. They're just my rebound team, like you said. So I'm just here for a good time, and they're a good time for me.
Yeah, I was in Chicago with you for a while. I know you were really like into Chicago. You visited it quite a bit, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
love the Chicago vibe. It's the Midwest to me, probably. It's just like, I don't know. Everybody's it's a good sports town, good food town, good time town. I don't know. Summertime too. It's like everybody's been inside in the Windy City, and then when like June, July starts hitting, people just go nuts.
I was there late summer, early fall, and God, it was amazing. Like start of football season, end of baseball season. And then we saw U2 at Soldier Field. What a goddamn trip that was. That was amazing. A great time there. Went to Wrigley with Big Pete. Really fun times over there.
Yeah, Skol Vikes. I like the Vikings, definitely. So I was wondering about this. Maybe we could go here. Maybe we don't need to. But they Mason Miller, the new Padres.
XA. Another XA. A that got away.
Saw his debut. I saw an incredible game where it was like he was starting, and I can't remember, the guy for the Mariners was also his first game ever, and they both had no hitters going into the 7th inning. I was one of like 3,000 people. My son and I were like in the first row just watching this no hitter, two rookies. It was incredible. One being his first game. Anyway, I can't do things like that anymore. But anyway, Mason Miller, went to the Padres, and they made a big deal of his walk-up song. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. What's this walk-up song? And I was like, oh, that's pretty hard. And it was Corn.
Yeah.
Corn. I was like, oh, no, I'm not a Corn guy. But everybody seems like they
Freak on a Leash.
No, everybody seemed to really like it. It seemed pretty like a good pump you up, like scary type of intimidating song. Yeah, right, exactly. Anyway, but it got me thinking, what are some of your favorite closer walk-in songs? I got a few in mind.
Brian Wilson used to walk into Jump by the Irish, what's the Irish rap group? House
Jump
of
around.
Pain.
No, he did.
Jump,
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Jump
that's not,
around, jump up, and get down. Jump, jump.
yeah,
That was
yeah,
Brian Wilson's.
yeah. That's Brian Wilson, but that's not an Irish group. That's
Yeah, that's House of Pain, fool.
House of Pain. That's what it is. All right.
Yeah, they're Irish,
Oh, okay.
like Boston Irish, not from Ireland.
Right. I remember Jonathan Papelbon was the Dropkick Murphys. Mariano Rivera with Enter Sandman. I thought was really good.
Yes, that's probably the best one. Oh, and what did Trevor Hoffman had
Hell's Bells. That's incredible.
I
like
boy on the A's that did the that closer they had briefly that was really good. He had a dope metal one too. Or
Balfour had like Metallica.
Yeah, he had a Metallica one.
Yeah, that was fun.
Like one or something.
I like Ricky Vaughn from Major League, Wild Thing. Also, let's see. Anyway,
the trumpet thing that the Diaz has going on is pretty cool. But now that he's a Dodger, I don't want to give him any props.
Oh, he's great. The Timmy Trumpet or whatever. That's incredible. I love that.
That's a great theme song. Doval had a really cool Latin one for the Giants right before he kind of blew up and got demoted. But he had a cool lights out and that lights down in the house, and then he had some really really dope like Dominican song play. But I forgot. I don't know who it was by or anything. I've talked to Dom about this band quite a bit, but I'd roll with some Danzig, dude. There's so many amazing Danzig songs.
It would be Danzig. Danzig is perfect.
Yeah, Danzig would be perfect. Muse would be amazing, like some Stockholm Syndrome or something.
Right. I think I'd be more of like a War Pigs, Black Sabbath. Like something just super shreddy.
Epic.
Yeah.
That'd be epic. Maybe Immigrant Song. Zeppelin.
Immigrant Song, that'll get you going.
Yeah.
I mean, with the whole light show and everything now, can you just imagine? It's got to be the best feeling in sports coming out to the
such
closing
a cool
song. They got a whole theme for you. Everybody's just go nuts. Oh, when I lived in San Diego, they had Trevor Hoffman, like you mentioned. It was Trevor time. These kids would like run around in circles. People were going ape shit for Trevor time. It was fun.
Absolutely. And the Batters walk-up songs are pretty cool too, or they were at one point. Bonds came out to that Dr. Dre song next episode.
Dom says Eckersley used to come out to Bad to the Bone. I remember that, Dom. For sure I remember Eckersley coming out to Bad to the Bone. I had a whole situation with my dad. We'd go, sit third base side, and you get one out. You watch from the Eckersley comes out, you get one out from the seat, and then after one out, you start kind of walking back up the stairs. It was just this guy was just automatic. After Bad to the Bone, you get one out. You start walking back up to the concourse. From the concourse, you see the pop out or whatever out two is, and then you're kind of like getting in the ready position because there's so many people at the Coliseum back in the 90s or late 80s and early 90s that we had to sprint to the car to get to beat all the traffic out of the Coliseum. And so we would watch from the top of the concourse out number 3 as Eckersley closed it out. And I think we did it like 20 times in one season. It was just automatic. So yeah, Bad to the Bone. Remember that one.
Nice. Yaz, the Giants Yaz, not Carl, obviously, but Mike would come out to When the Levee Breaks by Zeppelin. Every year he was on the Giants.
That is perfect.
It was sick.
Oh, that's perfect, man. I love that.
Yeah, it was amazing. And these guys are talking about Spearmint Rhino. And going back to Danzig, I shit you not, Dom, I used to live right next to a club of that genre, but they had a bar, so it wasn't full nudity. But I went in there once, and
thank you.
To my ear, I mean, I couldn't believe what I heard. She rides, let loose upon the night. It was She Rides by Danzig, just a classic, like swampy ass strip club song blaring in my local neighborhood, and that really was memorable.
I'm gonna have nightmares about you coming out closing games with Danzig, just looking like Brian Wilson to Danzig. I mean, what a nightmare!
That's right, baby. Yeah.
I thought,
Throwing 78
Welcome to
miles
the
an
Jungle
hour.
was a pretty good one. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah.
What's his name? The Dodger.
Someone used that, right?
The Dodger. Gagne. Gagne. Yeah, Gagne.
Yeah, that's a great topic. We could do a whole thing on that, but I'd have to study it more. Off the top of my head, I can't think of everyone who's come out to those. But what are you gonna do? So where are we on the Warriors game? Is it wrapping up?
Nice. They just see Steph Curry on the court. Let's see.
Oh, Cleveland's up 2. Still 3 minutes left.
Giants.
Guy Santos has 25.
Can we talk about Guy? How do you not love Guy Santos? He came in the first game. I don't remember this, but he had the Guy Santos game. It was just like, who is this guy? He's diving all over the court. He wants it so bad. He looks like he has no skill. Lo and behold, the guy is skilled. The guy is shooting threes. Oh, come on, Pods. God damn it. He's an incredible player. He does everything you want him to do. He passes. He rebounds. He has good flow. He's just so much energy. Love the guy.
Yeah. What's there not to love about Guy?
There's nothing not to love about Guy.
Absolutely. What's Pod's line tonight? Pods is being efficient, shooting 50%. Draymond has been shooting a lot more. Oh, he has a classic Draymond game going right now, 8 and 9.
Thunderstruck's a good one. What do you think about Psycho Killer? I feel like the walk-in song, you want people to think you're just a crazy person.
Yeah. But, imagine if someone came out to like Lamb of God, like some real heavy double bass pedal, Little Pete, kind of, Celtic Frost or something.
I think that would work.
I think that would scare the shit out of people.
Yeah. or you go the other way and you do like, I think it was Craig Kimbrell. He came out to, was that Disney song, Frozen, Let It Go.
Really?
Like, game's over. Just let it go. Let it go. Yeah.
Oh, I know that song well. My daughter was.
I know you do, because I know it too.
Little girls will not let dads not know that song. Sharks are holding on to the 3-1. We are 6+ minutes left in the third period. Okay, let's try to maybe we should see the end of these games.
Yeah, we got 2 minutes with this Golden State game. Cleveland just hit a 3. Damn it.
Do you have any? You want to get to kids' stories? I mean, is there anything else to really?
I mean, I already did my Go Cubs Go. That's my kid's story for the moment. Okay. I think. I mean, just a lot of turmoil doing 6-year-old sports. It's very rewarding and very challenging.
Yeah. So Artie's been talking a lot about the softball stuff going on with Lila. So do you see yourself in a similar situation? Are you the head coach? Are you the manager?
No, I'm like the co-manager. The other guy's got the main deal, but he's also coaching the soccer team. We have a lot of soccer conflicts. My son is also on the soccer team, so the games are at the same time 3 weeks in a row. So we're doing the baseball and he's doing the soccer. It's awesome, man. You just like every week these kids are just growing so dramatically. It's like they don't know that if you hit the ball to the shortstop, that the second baseman is supposed to cover second base. Like they know nothing. They're brand new. Like there was a pop-up and somebody caught it, and it was like we won the World Cup in Brazil. Like everybody just was screaming with joy of how incredible it was to catch a pop-up. Wow. Like, yeah, it's
Yeah, it's wild. That was the vibe. I've watched my nephew's games throughout the years. He's 13 now. And just a few years ago, that was, you'd be stunned if someone fielded a ground ball to shortstop cleanly and like turned a double play. Now that's the norm. Like guys all have hoses. Yeah. They're 13. It's all like cream of the crop. They catch all the fly balls and, errors stand out really bad. It happens like overnight, a couple of years ago, that wasn't the case at all. But now these guys look like they're ready to play real ball, which is pretty cool. Giants win, solid win, 13 hits. Nice. All right. Now we can move our focus to seeing the Sharks close this out.
Rag says, enjoy it now, boys. These 2 college tuitions suck ass.
Oh my God.
I'd
Well,
kill the
preschool tuitions suck ass too, Rex. Those aren't cheap either.
It's crazy, dude. It's crazy.
I can't wait till both are in
You
public
got
school.
2 of them. I got at least one in elementary now.
Yeah, I got 2 preschool tuitions here for this year. It's brutal. All right. Well, how about this? I'll tell a nice. Well, I mean, this has been kind of a free flowing thing. Let's do. What are you wearing? Is that shirt of note at all?
See if you can figure it out. Championship vinyl.
Is that? Where's that?
Oh, in Chicago. A movie. It's from a movie. It is Chicago.
Oh, I know it. High Fidelity.
There it is. Big winner. All right.
Nice. Did you watch the show at all? Like that came out a couple years ago.
You know what? I need to do that. I heard that's right. You know what? That had Zoe Kravitz in it, right?
Yeah. So Bonet's daughter.
I mean, they look exactly the same. So maybe I can fool myself. I love that movie. The movie's great.
Yeah. I do too. An amazing movie. I watched it again maybe like 2 years ago. It holds up. It's as good as ever. Love it. Although I hear John Cusack's kind of a prick in real life. But.
Don't tell me. I'm just gonna ride John Cusack in the movie, and I don't care. It's all right.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I mean, I've never met him. I kind of saw him from afar at a U2 show in LA, but I didn't talk to him or anything.
I think it was Jack Black's coming out show. Like he just crushed it. And he's been kind of a star ever since.
Yeah, and they just captured like the music snob thing so well, and
so good. I love it.
Yeah, especially Jack Black is such a fucking asshole with music. It's hilarious.
All right, so Warriors are desperation modes, down 6, 20 seconds left. Guy Santos hoist the 3. No bueno. That's it for that.
All right. Good night, Rags. I believe we're gonna wrap it up here soon. I'll tell you a story of mine. So I have both kids right now. It's spring break. So I've been taking Mila and Jordy to yesterday it was raining, so we went to some indoor playground in Oakland. We're going to parks, we're going to stores, we're going to grandma's house. But my wife taught Jordy. She showed him the Pillsbury Doughboy commercial. So every time you poke his belly button, he goes, woohoo! So now, next time you see him poke his belly button, he'll give you a woohoo! And he does it himself too. And yeah, he's a big boy, has a nice sturdy belly, and he's starting to talk. It's just everything's happening all at once, and it's quite entertaining. But yeah, he's our little Pillsbury Doughboy.
How old is he now?
He turns 2 in June. So that's coming up.
Time moves fast.
It does. Indeed.
All right, Jacoby. Well, I think we done did it. Sharks and Giants victors. It doesn't look like it's going to go the Warriors' way. But again, maybe they get a better draft pick, right? If they have a worse record and they still make the 10th seed, does it matter? I think that's beneficial if they have a worse record.
Isn't it just seeding?
I think they take their record. So if they have if they're dropping below the East, they're probably getting a better draft while maintaining playoff seeding.
Okay. Well, get the best possible draft pick you can. But I honestly am looking forward to seeing Steph play with Porzingis on Sunday and seeing how that kind of
one more question
works out.
One more question about the Warriors. So I'm super high in Porzingis. I think you are too. I think you're also very high in Milton. I don't think we can get them both next year. So are you okay? I mean, I assume you would take Porzingis over Milton if that's the choice.
Yeah, I guess so. Why wouldn't we be able to get them both?
I mean, I think Milton's going to get the league. It's like 15 million or something.
Like what's that kind of?
Yeah, there's like a certain level that I think he hit.
Right.
Because I would love to keep both of them. I want Guy. I want Pods. I wish Moody was healthy.
Yeah,
I'd like to see Jimmy back
for an extension. I think hopefully Pods plays his ass off here at the rest of the year, and we can trade him.
Oh, don't take my Pods away. Why are we doing that?
I'd much rather have Melton than Pods.
You've been listening to Ardavon too much.
No, I mean Pods is fine. It's not. I don't dislike him, but I don't love him like you. I'm in the middle. But if he has value and you can get something from him, because he's going to want a big payday, dude. He's due for an extension.
I think he does a lot more than he would get paid for. Is what I think. Anyway,
we'll see.
He's the only player that's played every game this year.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, I mean, he's just got way.
Ability counts.
It does. He plays like 30 minutes a game every game.
That's important. I mean, some of those games he's losing them for you, but some he's actually a big part of the winning.
I mean, there's been a lot of games where there's not enough guys out there, so he's there every day. All right, man. Good to be back. I'm looking forward to having the three amigos back. Hope Dave's enjoying his vacation, and we'll do it again.
All right, thanks for tuning in, guys. We are the Humm Daddies. Check us out every Thursday night at 8:30. You got Heat Check Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. Like and subscribe. We'll also have a bunch of shorts coming at you all the time now that the Giants season's back on. Maybe we'll get Zach to do some A's post games or something too. All right, guys, take care. See you out there. Humm Daddies. Peace.
Humm Daddy.